Have you ever stopped to wonder how much your thoughts influence the way you see the world? Imagine you wake up feeling optimistic and excited. Does the day seem brighter, filled with possibilities? Now contrast that with a day where worries and anxieties cloud your mind. Does the world suddenly seem full of obstacles and challenges? Our thoughts, like tiny paintbrushes, constantly color our perception of reality. You see, each one of your thoughts is a version of reality, and by learning how to control your thoughts, you can effectively learn how to control your reality. But then, how can we control our thoughts in order to actually be able to put this into practice? The truth is our brains are constantly bombarded with information. We see things, hear things, experience emotions, all of which spark a flurry of mental activity. But how much of that activity is truly under our control? Are we simply passive observers in the whirlwind of our own thoughts, or can we take an active role in shaping them? The brain's ability to form new connections based on experiences and thoughts offers a fascinating clue. It suggests that our thoughts aren't just fleeting wisps, but rather tools that can literally reshape our neural landscape. The question remains, if our thoughts have this much power, how can we harness it to create a reality that empowers and uplifts us? Could it be that by controlling our thoughts, we can take control of our own reality? The power of a controlled mindset. Imagine a sculptor, calloused fingers wielding a chisel against a block of unyielding marble. Each strike, deliberate and focused, chips away at the formless stone, revealing with every scrape a vision held within. But what if the sculptor wasn't just shaping the marble, but the very world around it? What if, in the same way, your thoughts weren't mere mental musings, but the blueprints for your reality? This is the truth whispered by ancient philosophies, echoed in parables passed down through generations, and hinted at by modern psychology. The Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita, speaks of the mind as the chariot, the thoughts as the reins, and life as the journey itself. You, the driver, hold the power to steer towards serenity or careen into chaos, all determined by the direction you choose with your thoughts. Think back to a time when you were consumed by a negative thought, a worry gnawing at your gut. Did the world around you seem to mirror that anxiety? Did minor inconveniences feel like insurmountable obstacles? Conversely, recall a period of optimism, a thrilling dream painting your future. Did the world seem to conspire in your favor? Did opportunities blossom where none existed before? This is no coincidence. It's the undeniable influence of your thoughts shaping your perception and ultimately your reality. Most of us are like sculptors blindfolded, hacking away at the marble with no idea what form is emerging. We're bombarded with a constant stream of thoughts, anxieties about the future, regrets about the past, and judgments about the present. We become passive passengers in the chariot of our minds, pulled this way and that by the whims of our unmanaged thinking. Our reality intertwines with perception, and therein lies a profound truth. Each one of your thoughts is a version of reality, and it is within your power to control it. This fundamental concept echoes through the annals of spirituality, philosophy, and ancient teachings, guiding seekers on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. We have the power of conscious thought to shape, mold, and ultimately control the world we inhabit. Every notion, every whisper of the mind carries within it the potential to manifest in our lived experiences. It is in this understanding that we glimpse the remarkable capacity of individuals to wield authority over their reality through the careful orchestration of their thoughts. Consider the wisdom of the ancient Stoics, who advocated for the mastery of one's thoughts as the cornerstone of a virtuous life. They understood that the quality of our thoughts shapes the fabric of our reality, influencing our actions, emotions, and ultimately our destiny. To appreciate the full depth of this concept, let's turn to the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who says, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This notion suggests we are what we think. All that we are arises from our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. This profound insight underscores the transformative power of our thoughts in shaping our perception of reality. Drawing upon the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we are reminded that our thoughts are not mere fleeting impulses but potent forces that sculpt the landscape of our inner and outer worlds. Like a skilled artisan shaping clay, we have the ability to mold our thoughts into vessels of beauty, wisdom, and compassion. Our inner and outer experiences are intimately connected, with each influencing and reflecting the other. In mysticism, there's a deep exploration of this relationship, recognizing that our inner state of consciousness profoundly shapes how we perceive and interact with the external world. Internally, our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and perceptions create the lens through which we view reality. For example, someone with a pessimistic mindset may interpret external events in a negative light, while someone with an optimistic outlook may see the same events as opportunities for growth. In the chaos of modern life, it is all too easy to lose sight of this truth. Bombarded by distractions, obligations, and societal pressures, we often find ourselves swept away by a torrent of thoughts, each vying for our attention and influence. Caught in this tumultuous sea of mental chatter, we risk losing control over our own inner sanctum, surrendering to the whims of an unruly mind. But as spiritual beings endowed with the gift of consciousness, we possess the inherent capacity to transcend these limitations and choose thoughts that elevate rather than diminish our spirit. Each thought we choose to entertain is not merely a fleeting whisper in the wind, but a potent seed planted in the fertile soil of our minds, destined to bear fruit in the garden of our souls. The observer effect. As we continue our exploration of the profound interplay between thoughts and reality, it is clear that our perception of the world is not solely shaped by external stimuli but is profoundly influenced by the lens through which we view it, the lens of our thoughts. In quantum physics, we find a fascinating parallel to this concept in the phenomenon known as the observer effect. According to this principle, the act of observing a quantum system fundamentally alters its behavior, suggesting that consciousness plays a central role in the manifestation of physical reality. This revelation underscores the inseparable connection between mind and matter, challenging traditional notions of causality and offering profound insights into the nature of existence. Our thoughts play a pivotal role in shaping not only our subjective experience but also the objective reality we inhabit. Like sculptors wielding chisels of consciousness, we have the power to carve out the contours of our lives, shaping our destiny with every thought we entertain. As stewards of our own minds, we need to exercise discernment and wisdom in the thoughts we choose to entertain, recognizing that each one has the potential to influence the course of our lives in profound ways. In the words of the ancient philosopher Epictetus, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. This timeless insight reminds us that our perception of reality is subjective and malleable, shaped by the thoughts and beliefs we hold dear. By cultivating a mindset of clarity, resilience, and equanimity, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude, transcending the limitations of circumstance and embracing the boundless potential of the human spirit. As we journey further into the realms of consciousness and perception, there resides an extraordinary agency, the power of individuals to shape their experiences through the lens of their thoughts. In this realm, thoughts are not merely fleeting mental constructs but potent forces that hold the ability to mold perceptions, influence emotions, and ultimately dictate the course of one's reality. Through conscious awareness and intentional focus, individuals possess the remarkable capability to harness this power, steering the trajectory of their lives in accordance with their desires and aspirations. At its core, this concept shows the interconnectedness between mind and reality, highlighting the dynamic interplay between internal thought processes and external manifestations. By recognizing the pivotal role of thoughts as architects of experience, individuals unlock a newfound sense of agency, a recognition that they are not passive recipients of fate, but active participants in the co-creation of their reality. It becomes clear that the thoughts we harbor within ourselves are not isolated entities but threads in the intricate tapestry of the universe. Our thoughts not only shape our individual reality but also ripple outwards, influencing the collective tapestry of human experience. Just as the flutter of a butterfly's wings can set off a chain reaction halfway across the world, so too can the slightest shift in our thoughts ripple outwards, shaping the landscape of our reality in ways both subtle and profound. In human history, we find echoes of this truth in the timeless wisdom of indigenous cultures and ancient mystics who understood the interconnectedness of all things. From the indigenous tribes of the Amazon rainforest to the sages of ancient India, these wise elders recognized the profound interplay between mind, spirit, and the natural world, weaving a tapestry of sacred knowledge that transcends time and culture. In the teachings of indigenous traditions, we encounter the concept of all my relations, which acknowledges the inherent interconnectedness of all beings and the sacred web of life that binds us together. This profound insight reminds us that our thoughts, words, and actions have far-reaching consequences, not only for ourselves but for the entire web of existence of which we are a part. Similarly, in the mystical traditions of the East, such as Taoism and Advaita Vedanta, we find profound teachings on the interconnected nature of reality and the illusory nature of the egoic mind. According to these teachings, the universe is not a collection of separate and isolated phenomena, but a unified field of consciousness in which all things are interconnected and interdependent. Consider for a moment the ancient concept of karma, a Sanskrit term meaning action or deed, which suggests that our thoughts, words, and actions have a ripple effect that reverberates throughout the cosmos, shaping our future experiences and influencing the collective destiny of humanity. In embracing this perspective, we need to recognize the profound responsibility we hold as co-creators of our reality, each thought serving as a brushstroke upon the canvas of existence. In the modern world, the advent of global communication has amplified the interconnected nature of human consciousness, collapsing geographical boundaries and bridging cultural divides in ways previously unimaginable. Through social media, news outlets, and online forums, our thoughts are disseminated across vast networks of minds, shaping public discourse and influencing the zeitgeist of our times. Amidst the sea of interconnectedness exists a profound opportunity for transformation, a collective awakening to the power of our thoughts to create positive change on a global scale. By cultivating thoughts of compassion, empathy, and unity, we can transcend the limitations of egoic consciousness and tap into the boundless potential of our shared humanity. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. This profound insight transcends the illusion of separateness and recognizes our inherent interconnectedness with all of creation, acknowledging that each thought we entertain has the power to uplift, inspire, and unite us in our shared journey towards enlightenment. As we contemplate these profound insights, our thoughts are not merely personal but participate in the grand symphony of creation, contributing to the ongoing evolution of consciousness itself. Like drops of water in the ocean, our individual thoughts merge and mingle with the collective consciousness, shaping the currents of history and the destiny of humanity. Continuing further into the depths of consciousness, we encounter the profound realization that our thoughts not only shape the external world, but also serve as mirrors reflecting the landscape of our innermost being. Just as a skilled cartographer meticulously maps out the terrain of uncharted lands, so too do our thoughts illuminate the hidden contours of our psyche, revealing the hidden springs of joy, the shadowy valleys of fear, and the winding paths of transformation that lie within. Consider for a moment the concept of the subconscious mind, a vast reservoir of thoughts, memories, and emotions that lies beneath the surface of conscious awareness. Like an iceberg submerged beneath the ocean's surface, the subconscious exerts a powerful influence on our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships, often steering the course of our lives in subtle and unseen ways. Through practices such as meditation, journaling, and introspection, we can shine the light of awareness into the depths of our subconscious, illuminating the hidden recesses of our psyche and unraveling the knots of conditioning that bind us to patterns of suffering and limitation. In doing so, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of the past, reclaiming our inherent freedom to choose thoughts that align with our highest vision of self and life. Now that we've established that your thoughts are the architects of your reality, a question remains. How exactly, you may ask, do these wispy, fleeting ideas hold such immense power? Thoughts, the fountain of divine energy. Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, offers profound insights into the transformative power of thoughts and the importance of finding meaning in all aspects of existence. Frankl's experiences in the Nazi concentration camps illustrated the extreme conditions under which individuals can still maintain a sense of inner freedom and dignity by controlling their thoughts and finding meaning in their suffering. Despite facing unimaginable horrors, Frankl observed that those who maintained a sense of purpose and meaning were often better able to endure the harsh realities of camp life. This perspective aligns with the idea that our thoughts shape our perception of reality and influence our responses to the world around us. Frankl believed that even in the most challenging circumstances, individuals have the power to choose their attitudes and responses, thereby exerting a degree of control over their own reality. Through his concept of logotherapy, Frankl emphasized the importance of finding meaning in all forms of existence as a key motivator for human behavior. He argued that by uncovering and embracing the unique meaning and purpose in our lives, we can transcend suffering and experience personal growth and fulfillment. This shows the profound connection between our thoughts, our perception of reality, and our ability to find meaning and purpose in life. Similarly, the placebo effect is deeply intertwined with the concept that each thought is a version of reality that can be controlled. Just as the placebo effect demonstrates the power of belief and expectation in shaping our experiences and outcomes, so too does the idea that our thoughts influence our reality. When we believe in the efficacy of a placebo treatment, our thoughts and expectations create a subjective reality in which we experience relief or improvement in symptoms, even in the absence of any physiological changes caused by the treatment itself. This highlights the malleability of our perception of reality and the extent to which our thoughts can shape our experiences. Practical tools for mental mastery. Now, how do we transform ourselves from passive observers to active curators of our thoughts? One of the powerful techniques for controlling our thoughts is through mindfulness meditation. It serves as a foundational practice for developing greater control over our thoughts. By intentionally focusing our attention on the present moment, we cultivate awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment or attachment. Through regular practice, we learn to observe the ebb and flow of our thoughts like clouds passing across the sky, allowing them to come and go without getting entangled in their narratives. During mindfulness meditation sessions, when thoughts arise, as they inevitably will, acknowledge them non-judgmentally and gently redirect your attention back to your chosen point of focus. This process of returning to the present moment cultivates mental clarity and resilience, enabling individuals to respond to their thoughts with greater discernment and equanimity in daily life. Over time, mindfulness meditation helps individuals develop a heightened awareness of their thought patterns and habitual reactions, empowering them to consciously choose how to engage with their thoughts. By cultivating a spacious and non-reactive mindset, practitioners can gradually loosen the grip of negative or unproductive thoughts, creating space for more positive and constructive mental states to arise. Next comes reframing. When negative thoughts take hold, challenge their validity. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based on reality? Then reframe the thought in a more positive and empowering way. Repeating positive statements about yourself can help counter negative self-talk and boost your confidence, Positive statements are powerful tools for reshaping our thoughts and beliefs, influencing our mindset and ultimately shaping our reality. These positive statements are crafted to reflect the outcomes or qualities we desire to manifest in our lives. By repeating affirmations regularly, with conviction and intention, we program our subconscious mind to internalize and act upon these empowering messages. To create effective positive statements, start by identifying areas of your life where you seek improvement or transformation. Formulate positive statements that affirm the attainment of your goals, the expression of your values, or the embodiment of your ideal self. Ensure that your affirmations are present tense, positive, specific, and personally meaningful to maximize their impact. Once you've crafted your positive statements, integrate them into your daily routine. Repeat them aloud or silently during moments of quiet reflection, meditation, or as part of a dedicated affirmation practice. Imagine yourself embodying the qualities or achieving the outcomes described in your affirmations, allowing yourself to fully embrace the positive energy they evoke. As you consistently engage with positive statements, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Negative self-talk diminishes as empowering beliefs take root, bolstering your confidence and resilience in the face of challenges. Over time, affirmations serve as potent catalysts for personal growth and transformation, guiding you towards the realization of your deepest aspirations. Another technique is harnessing the power of mental imagery to influence our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By vividly imagining desired outcomes or experiences, we activate neural networks in the brain associated with those experiences, effectively priming ourselves for success and amplifying our motivation to achieve our goals. To practice this, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can relax without distractions. Close your eyes and envision your desired outcome with as much detail as possible. Engage all your senses. See, hear, feel, smell, and even taste the experience in your mind's eye. Imagine yourself achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and experiencing the emotions associated with success. As you immerse yourself in this process, pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that arise. Notice any resistance or doubts that may surface and gently acknowledge them without allowing them to derail your focus. Instead, reaffirm your belief in your abilities and the attainability of your goals. Consistent practice of visualization techniques helps reprogram your subconscious mind, aligning your thoughts and beliefs with your desired outcomes. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards thoughts and actions that support your aspirations, leading to tangible progress and fulfillment in your endeavors. Finally, focus on the things you're grateful for to shift your perspective towards positivity and appreciation. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. Taking time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small, can shift your focus towards the positive and crowd out those pesky negative thoughts. Remember, controlling your thoughts is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when negativity creeps in. There will be unexpected detours, potholes of negativity, and even the occasional emotional fog obscuring your vision. One common roadblock you might encounter is your inner critic. This is the voice that bombards you with self-doubt and harsh judgments. Recognize it for what it is, an old, unhelpful habit. Respond with compassion and understanding. Remind yourself of your strengths and past achievements. The fear of failure can also paralyze you, preventing you from taking risks or pursuing your dreams. Acknowledge the fear, but don't let it control you. Failure is an inevitable part of growth. Reframe it as a learning experience, a stepping stone on your journey. Constantly comparing yourself to others is a recipe for negativity. Everyone is on their own unique path. Celebrate the successes of others and focus on your own growth journey. These roadblocks might seem daunting, but they don't have to derail your progress. With awareness and the tools you've learned, you can navigate them effectively. Remember, mastering your thoughts is a process that requires patience and self-compassion. Celebrate your victories, big and small, and learn from your setbacks. With consistent practice and the tools you've learned here, you'll develop the mental resilience to recognize and challenge these thoughts, ultimately becoming the sculptor of your own reality, crafting a life that aligns with your deepest desires. As you continue to apply these principles, remember you are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the one who wields the brush. So pick up your mental paintbrush, choose your colors wisely, and start painting the masterpiece of your own reality.